right, everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be going through a package that our friends at Big Tree Tech sent me last week. And the most exciting thing in there is a new plate for my H2D, so we'll go over that. They also sent some really cool innovations and cables and some other cool stuff that I think that we'll all be interested in seeing. So in today's video, we'll go through all of the contents of that package so that you can see all of the new stuff and new innovations that Big Tree Tech is coming out with. So if all that sounds good, then sit back and relax, and I'll get everything ready. All right, so here we are on Big Tree Tech or BIQU's website, and we are on the place where they have their plates, so Frostbite and Glacier. You'll see that they have a new addition here for the H2D. They sent me a Glacier, which is the fine texture one, which is in stock right now. The coarse texture one, or the one that I normally use on my X1c, that's more like an orange peel. That one is out of stock right now, but we do have this one. So the last time that we had this plate and tried it for the X1c, we made a little thing in Fusion, a little, tower in Fusion at a 45-degree angle to help us test to see if it actually grips onto the print. So let me get that set up in Fusion, and I'll meet you guys in BIQU Studio. We'll get that printing, and then we'll take a look at the other stuff. So give me 1 second, and I'll meet you in BIQU Studio. All right, so here we are in BIQU Studio, and we have our little tower at a 45-degree angle. You'll see they have a similar one on their website doing a similar test. I think we did a smaller one when I first got the plate, but we'll go ahead and try it with a larger one here on the H2D. I haven't changed anything. Everything is, just the same. I haven't messed with any of the plate settings. I'm going to leave it on texture plate since this doesn't have like a super cool tacky plate or whatever. It doesn't really say anything on the website other than the temperatures, which I believe we will be within the temperatures of the plate. And you'll notice that the filament has the super cool tack plate, but I don't have the ability to select that there. So we're 55 and 55 with the textured plate here. If we scroll down on their website, we'll see that 45 to 55 when we're printing with PLA. So we're on the upper end of what they recommend there. The little AR code that's on it is supposed to work, which they put the little codes right down here on the bottom of the plate. So let's jump back in here. So let's go ahead and get this sliced. Oh, I still need to sync the nozzle types. Everything's good to go there. Looks like it's going to take 55 minutes. It's trying to build a raft or a brim around there, so we'll put no brim, reslice it right around 55 minutes, and we'll see if it stays together while it prints. So while this is printing, I'll meet you back at Big Tree Tech's website to show you what else they sent me. All right, so now let's take a look at a couple of cables that they sent me, but a couple of cables that you might be interested in as well. So if you've been looking for a longer cable for your AMS or AMS Lite, specifically like if you have a A1 Mini with the AMS Lite and you want to mount it on your wall, you need a longer cable for that. Here are all of the cables and tubes and everything that you'll need for that. So they did send me the AMS 6-pin 1.5 meter in case I ever need to extend that, and I probably would if I had a third one of these. But let's scroll down and see some of the other stuff that they have here. They also sent me one of these and some of these. So what in the heck are all of these? Um, these are longer extension cables here for the AMS, so that you don't have that super short cable that you have to mess with whenever you're having to unclog these stupid things. If you have the first AMS, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then putting it back together with the short cables isn't the easiest thing in the world. So they did send me these, and those will be going right in there the next time that I have to deal with that. So say goodbye to cable limits. Our AMX extensions give you control, placement, and freedom. So if you've been having some issues with longer cables or need longer cables to do stuff, these are definitely the cables for you. And I would definitely get the cables that go inside the AMS and extend that, because whenever you have to take that apart and put it back together, that is somewhat of a chore. And these are pretty high quality cables, have a magnetic ring, so they block any kind of interference or anything. And then you'll see all these different cables that they have available for it, and all the compatibility and everything. So really, really cool. Another thing that they sent me that I'll be getting some more of and inserting in here is a high hardness ceramic inlet for your AMS, especially if you're running some of those engineering materials or something through here. I would at least get one of these to put in one of the slots so you can run through there, giving it a little bit more lifespan with the ceramic in there. So I thought that was really, really cool. Second armor for your AMS. So I would definitely recommend getting some of these, especially if you're running some of those engineering filaments. All right, and the last thing that they sent me was this cool little upgrade kit with these new brushes, as well as a little thing that you put in the poop chute or the purge chute that helps to keep filaments from getting clogged in there. So they sent me these little brushes to upgrade the brushes where it wipes, and then also the little shield that goes in the purge chute right here in the AMS. So you'll see back there, and you'll see the new wipes that they have right here. And this is supposed to help eliminate getting clogs and everything in your chute on the P1 or the X1. It looks like. So I'll definitely be installing those, and it has this cool little chrome shield thing that you can put in there. Tool free snap-on installations. I'll snap that stuff right in there and replace this stupid original nozzle wiper. All right, and as you can see, and just like with most of the stuff that we get from BIQU and Big Tree Tech and all of their Panda stuff, this worked perfectly. It's sticking on there just fine. And it takes a little bit of force to get off, but not an exorbitant amount. So definitely recommend either the Glacier or the Frostbite plate for the H2D. Be sure that you get your cables for your AMS, both the external ones as well as the extension for the internal. These are a must. If you don't get anything and you have the original AMS, these are a must, and they're not that much at all. Also, if you're printing with any engineering filament, get the AMS guard. That ceramic guard will be a must for your AMS, especially those doing carbon fiber and those type of things. Last but not least, the Panda Purge Shield. Pretty cool upgrade for the X1c and the P1P. Definitely help to keep your poop chute from getting clogged. So if you need to upgrade your pooper, be sure to get this one. And that's going to do it for today's video. So if you enjoyed anything from today's video, be sure to smash the like button. Go check out Big Tree Tech and BIQU. and all of the stuff that they have for 3D printers. They don't just have stuff for the bamboo stuff. That's the main focus of this channel. They do have other upgrades for Voron and different printers like that. So be sure that you give them a shout. And I appreciate everybody watching. Be sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see everybody on the next video. Thanks for watching.